Lieutenant Horn, Imperial Intelligence. I have orders to act as your liaison. I've prepared a briefing, should you require it.
Start from the beginning. I haven't been given a lot of details.
This is Zale Barrows. After helping break the Mandalorian blockade during the war, the Republic offered him considerable latitude to plague the Empire. Then, after the Treaty of Coruscant, the Republic retained him as their unofficial ferryman to Belsavis.
Why would the Republic hire a war hero to run errands?
Their operations here are strictly off the books. Using Barrows ensures nothing here can be traced back to the Republic. Belsavis is a remote ice ball with minimal natural resources, the perfect place to keep things you'd rather forget. Which is why the Republic has constructed a substantial prison fortress here to hide away their undesirables.
I assume we're talking about more than swoop gang scum.
Top organized crime figures, mass murderers, hostile species, political prisoners, anyone the Republic would like to disappear. That includes a large number of Imperial prisoners of war the Republic did not wish to release after the Treaty of Coruscant. Our landers can insert you into the Republic fortifications relatively near the last known location of Barrows's vessel.
I need any additional intel about the area?
You'll be heading for a starship hangar in the administrative wing. Expect resistance. We have already disrupted the Republic's ability to maintain control of their captives. The biggest threat to you will likely be the prisoners themselves. It will be absolute pandemonium planetside. This is my direct holo frequency. I am on call should you need me.
Secret prison fortress? Absolute pandemonium? How bad could it be?
What is it, Torian? I just landed.
Been talking to Horn. He's eager to make a good impression. Got him to give up intel taken from the Republic's operation. Made some connections. A lot of convicts have unclaimed bounties. Put together a list.
That was good thinking.
Thought you'd want to know. Needs the small time. Leaves a hit list from the exchange. Some gang pulled a major heist. Bounties for the lot. Last thing. Save your carbonite. Nobody's wanted alive.
Sounds like Loverboy's coming back. Ain't you gonna welcome him home? Hey, Zale! I like your plaything. Maybe I'll keep her a while. You ain't Zale?
Yikes.
Tell me where he's hiding, or I'm gonna crush Girly here like a bug.
I'd like to know the same thing. Who's the woman?
Zale's little girlfriend. Wanna kill her. But she's the only one left who can rat him out.
You can just shoot me. I'm not telling you anything.
Cooperate and I'll get you out of this alive.
I'm not stupid. I'm dead. Zale, why'd you have to play the hero? I wanted to leave when the first siren sounded. Zale insisted we stay to help evacuate if things got too bad. Too bad. Understatement of the year.
Looks like that didn't go to plan.
The central power plant failed, and the hangar doors are closed. Even our ship can't put out enough juice to open them. We're trapped. Zale stormed off after some argument with the warden, said he had unfinished business. He took M30B to get the central power plant back online, said not to wait for him. That's all I know.
Don't let me find out you've been forgetful.
I can go?
You ain't going nowhere, girlie. And your boy's gonna hear all about how you died before I kill him.
Back off, freak, or I'll get nasty.
You wanna be next?
You wouldn't stand a chance against me.
Lucky I ain't got time to peel you out of that can. Run, girlie. But when I find you, I'm gonna see how much you can scream before your lungs go.
She was lucky we showed up when we did. I don't want to know what that creep had in store for her.
Hunter, welcome. I take it Commander Callum conscripted your services. I'm Lord Medicius, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
Commander Callum said they were Sith Lords.
Correct. The Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
Do you have a fix on the Dread Master's location?
The Republic moved them into the deep prison. We've heard nothing since. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Ruger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
You have prisoners rioting all over. Can the Republic truly retake this area?
We have more than lawmen to contend with. The Republic have built new machines to cower behind. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
Stirring up a riot is dangerous business, and risk demands hazard pay.
Let's hope the convicts learn from your strength and not your mercenary attitude. I could hardly afford to pay them all. Defeat enough Warden droids to inspire the prisoners' confidence. Then they'll fight our enemy for us.
The Warden droids are no more. I hope the rioters took note.
Have no fear. Thousands of prisoners already move against the droids. More devotees follow your footsteps every minute. Many have died in the process, but that's normal.
I've had way tougher jobs.
Then I have a powerful ally indeed. The Warden droids were meant to be the equal of 20 prisoners. Still, we need more convicts on our side. Turn this mob into an army and the Republic will be permanently occupied. An army begins with generals. We must provide the prisoners with the leadership they require.
There's no way I'm commanding this herd of Minox.
That would waste our time and your talent. Leaders already exist. We simply must wake them up. There's a carbonite storage facility in the intake yards, full of frozen convicts. Some were rebellion leaders, others simply murdered every guard they found. We need both persuasions.
What's in it for me?
You'll be provided for. However, if my plan works, you may encounter some extra defenses. Prisoner, what of your mission into the Carbon Gallery?
The crisis response unit ambushed us. I got away. Only me.
Excellent. Ruger took the bait. Now you can free the frozen prisoners and wipe out the crisis response unit all at once.
Who are these guards exactly?
They trained for everything. Hostages, riots, Sith opponents. They slaughtered us.
Another word, inmate, and I'll throw you back in prison. Ruger's men are dangerous, but don't let it give you pause. Destroy the guards and defrost the prisoners. They'll turn this riot into an organized army. Then we'll have safe passage to extract the Dread Masters.
One more step and I'll... Oh, so sorry. I thought you were a prisoner. Please accept my apologies. I'm Captain Van Dorn, head of Operations Group 4. We just unleashed enough vicious alien prisoners to keep the Republic busy for months. Then we hit a hiccup. The alien gangs went berserk, attacking Imperial and Republic alike. We need to restore order, ASAP.
A mob of prisoners shouldn't be too hard to control.
Operations Group 4 can handle anything. My team's out there now, beating the bushes and... Excuse me. Captain Van Dorn speaking. Dead? All of them? No, that's impossible. Well, stop blabbering and... Sergeant! Sergeant! The alien gangs have wiped out Operations Group 4. We've lost control of this wing.
Bringing these aliens in line will cost you.
If credits will bury them, so be it. But be careful. Belsavis twisted those aliens into brutal lunatics. Carve up their top gangs and make the aliens fear us. Then we'll be able to evacuate the Dread Masters.
Now you'll get to see what bounty hunters are all about.
Thank you. Gun for the Gamorreans, Anomids, and Gand. They're the fiercest scum of the bunch. Kill enough members of each gang, and they'll learn to respect the Empire.
Those alien gangs will think twice before attacking the Empire again.
I hope you kicked a few of them while they were down. The alien inmates are right where we want them, bruised, broken, and terrified of the Empire. But if I know criminals, they'll be back to their old tricks soon. We'd better ensure their wounds stay raw, but we don't have the manpower that disciplinary action takes.
Find the meanest gang of aliens, then deputize them. They'll keep the rest in line.
A repugnant idea, which, I'm afraid, is the only way out of this mess. The aliens here are mostly slack-jawed brutes, except the Trandoshans. They follow a strict warrior's code of honor and competition. The fools even worship a goddess, some scorekeeper they think rewards honor. Devotions carve them into fanatics. Now they roam this wing, hunting dangerous prey.
If the Trandoshans are that gullible, they'll come around. They just don't know it yet.
Recruitment should be simple. Just appeal to their competitive side. Trandoshans never turn down a worthy foe. They'll recognize you as a fellow hunter, and they'll be compelled to prove their strength. Challenge their leader to a duel. Demand that if you win, his entire pack serves as the Empire's enforcers. They'll be honor-bound to obey.
I expect to be well paid.
Of course. I'll take care of everything once the contract's fulfilled. The Trandoshans built their fortress inside a vault. Storm the place and challenge their leader. Make the scaly thugs bow to the Empire.
Cut it a little close there, Em. Nice try, but you... I'd kinda hoped the first time I met you, it'd be captaining your one-way trip to lockup.
Things rarely go the way we want them to.
That's deep. But you moonlight as a Jedi Master when you're not blowing up orphanages?
This guy's got one answer to everything.
Friend of yours? Hate to disappoint, but even your thick skull won't break through this force field.
What are you standing around for? Let's blast this place to pieces!
I don't throw temper tantrums.
It ain't a temper tantrum! Blast the generators and Zale ain't got nowhere left to hide! Soon as this field drops, me and Zale are gonna get reacquainted.
If he's dead when I get back, I'm gonna be real upset.
Don't you worry. I plan on keeping him alive a good long time. Dirty run!
What happened to Barrows?
The rats scurried down this little hole while you were taking a sweet time wrecking the place! Tin Can wouldn't give up where he was going. Guess I broke it.
You can't beat answers out of a droid, moron.
Morons what I call runty bounty hunters dumb enough to pick fights! I got an idea how to keep this heap talking. There's lots more junk like this thing walking around keeping the runts in line. They get built at a plant deeper in. Bet there's parts to hotwire this trash and shock some answers out of it.
Not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Course it ain't. Place is inside max lockup. Ain't getting in there without some major boom booms. I only got this dinky piece. You blast the place up. I'll haul this junk over and grab us a couple of tech heads on the way. Deal?
I suppose I can do that.
Excuse me, Colonel Grang's saying some words for the fallen.
Sergeant Harral was a good soldier. He fought like a true Imperial, and he died a hero.
Yes, sir. We have company.
This is an Imperial operation, Merc, but as you can see, I have some vacancies to fill. Interested in hunting some rampaging aliens?
I won't kill a single alien unless credits are on the table.
At least you're honest. Assist, and I'll pad your account. Our mission was to clear the path for the Dreadmaster's rescue. That meant springing prisoners to keep the Republic busy. My team broke vaults open. We unleashed something awful. Vicious aliens, armed and out for blood. There's no record of their existence.
You should have checked those vaults before opening them.
The Republic didn't have any records. It wasn't until after they were out that we discovered old prison data.
Found references to Eshka, an ancient conqueror species locked up for thousands of years. Details are still unclear.
Hear that, Hunter? Thousands of years. How'd you like first shot at a freshly thawed species?
I expect payment for each fallen Eshka, and I'm keeping count.
Fulfill the contract, and we'll take care of everything. You'll find the Eshkar in their prison vault. Search the place. We can't risk missing any.
Nothing like a rebellion to shake things up.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Belsavis is up.
You don't have a clue who you're talking to.
I've seen bounty hunters come and go, each believing they were the baddest boots in the galaxy. I got a wall of helmets in my den that says otherwise. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
You'll learn. They all do.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. I freed the agitators. They'll give these prisoners a purpose.
What those convicts lack in brutality, they make up for in wits. And they've already organized a large-scale riot. Ruger will not be pleased.
You can worry about his mood swings. I won't.
We can use his temper to our advantage. Infuriate Ruger, and he's bound to fall. But first, we must remove his defenses. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
Don't tell me Ruger hid it under a rock outside his base.
I don't know Golan's methods, only that he stole the key, and Ruger doesn't have a clue it's missing. Sadly, Golan's less than cooperative. He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
I like killing indestructible people. It's worth the wait.
If it's a challenge you want, you could do worse than this Deveronian. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
Thought I smelled something burning. Found us a couple volunteers.
You can't be serious. You want us to try and fix this? There's hardly anything here worth salvaging.
I only need to get inside its head. Find me something telling me where this man is going.
I think we can handle that. Dean, grab a diagnostic pad and a hollow emitter. This might take a little while.
Done all we can. If the Imperials want those prisoners, they'll have to crack them out of the tomb. It's out of our hands now.
You can evacuate, Warden, but I spent too many years putting those fiends away to let it all be for nothing. Come on, Em. We're heading to the tomb.
What's this tomb they're talking about?
I didn't bust all the way out of max to miss my shot at that twerp.
If the Empire has a plan for getting in the tomb, I know someone who can clue us in. My target's last known destination is something the locals are calling the tomb. What can you tell me?
Unfortunately, everything we know about the tomb comes from the Republic's limited records. It appears that most of the interaction the Republic had was with the tomb's custodial droids, and only samples were normally allowed to enter.
My intel says the tomb's been overrun.
I can confirm that. Samples were released after Operations Group 1 and 2 forced their way inside something called SWTOR. Commander Grang is in charge of gaining re-entry to the tomb. He'll be able to give you the current situation. However you get through, if you can reach these coordinates, contact me. I'll bring you up to speed on any discoveries.
I'm coming along. I ain't been waiting this long for someone else to have the pleasure of killing Zale. You get me that twerp, I show you where the law hides all the contraband on this rock. Deal?
Follow my lead, or I'll cut you loose. Got it?
Boss me around, huh? Fine. But your friend takes a hike too. In case you're thinking you can pull something.
What? No way.
Do as he says, Mako. I'll be in touch if I need you.
Just be careful.